Okay, guys, another day's in the books for Palantir stock with yet again another all-time high. Cheers to that. We hit $63.39 in the morning, which means at one point we were up almost 6%, and then we sold down to about $60 to $61 at close, and we went up 85 cents on the day, 1.4% in the green. So, guys, we have to break down the charts, do an update, go over what I'm looking to do. But first, hit the like button. Of course, make sure to subscribe and get up to 15 stocks from Moo. Listen to this. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash reward. And fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks. And overall, your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So, guys, what are you waiting for? Use that link down below or go to stocksurfast.com/moo. And with that being said, cheers again. Let's get right into the video. And let me actually get a sip of this coffee here, guys. All right, so the stock market closed about a half hour ago, so it's about 4:30 p.m. right now on the East Coast. And like I said, Palantir had a nice green day. Excuse me, 1.4% in the green, while the indexes, well, they weren't so green. The NASDAQ went down about 0.1%. The Russell went down almost 1%. The S&P pretty much broke even. And the Dow barely had a green day, up around 0.1%. So not the best day for the indexes. And let me actually show you. I think SPY was more in the green earlier. In the middle of the day, we were at about $16 or $600, excuse me, here on SPY. Quite the difference from 16, right? So we hit $600. Then we dumped off into closing at $597. Kind of similar to what we saw on PLTR, right? We popped in the morning. We were up in the middle of the day, but then we started drifting down more towards the end of the day, again, after hitting all-time highs in the morning. So you guys can see, if I pull up the 5-day, 5-minute chart, the uptrend, even though some may argue it's overbought, it's overvalued, it's frothy, it needs to cool down, pull down, the uptrend, as of now, is still intact. You guys can see on this 5-day, 5-minute, if I get out the handy-dandy channel tool, you guys can see if I draw it out, boom, we're now holding the bottom of the channel. Do you guys see that right here? Pretty obvious, right? We're holding a higher low right now at the bottom of the channel. And this morning, when we hit the all-time high, we pretty much got towards the top of the channel. Arguably got a bit overbought there in the short term. Now we got the sell-off, and now we're a bit oversold on the 5-day, 5-minute at least. Obviously not on the longer time or the larger time frames, but on this time frame we are oversold. So yeah, we're already noticing buyers are coming in right here. We got the pop into close. So let's see if this continues tomorrow on Palantir. If we start pushing 61, 61.50, 62 in the morning, let's say we get a gap up in the morning, that could be a signal that, hey, we're going back towards 63, maybe another all-time high, maybe higher than that. So this looks good for the bulls on the 5-day, no doubt about it, 100%. It looks really good. And here on the 10-day, you guys see the same thing. We're above the 50, the 180 SMAs on this time frame, which is good. And obviously now with another all-time high hit, we've extended the gains from before earnings, which we were at $41. So we hit 63.40. That was a move of 55% off the lows from just about a week and a half ago, which is, unbelievable. It's just bonkers, right? But here we are. We're looking good on all these time frames. And then when you start to get to the 20-day chart, the 4-hour chart especially, you're like, okay, this thing is overbought. It's due for a pullback. But again, going back to the smaller time frames, it's not showing signs of a pullback yet. You have to use these smaller time frames here to kind of see what's going on in the day-to-day, to then go back to the larger time frames and determine, all right, this is where we could be going now. We've officially confirmed the dump off. All right, let me go back to the 4-hour chart and see, okay, maybe Palantir comes down to 50, 52 bucks, 55 bucks, whatever. But we're just not getting the confirmation yet on the 5-day, 5-minute. We're just not. Let's say, for example, though, we start breaking trend, going down to 58, under 55. All right, maybe at that point, all right, maybe we do start slipping, but we're just not there yet. So at this point on the 5-day, 5-minute, let's see if we get more upside. So let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments. I'm actually very curious overall where your head's at. It's been a crazy last couple of weeks as shareholders here in PLTR. It's been a long time coming, man. I bought the stock in the low 20s, and here we are. We're at 60 bucks. It is unreal. So let me show you these indexes, and while I pull these up, make sure to sign up to my email list, guys. It's completely free. It's linked down below in the description box. I'm sending you my top 3 stocks every single Monday right to your email. All you have to do is put your first name and your email address, again, linked down below in the description box, and it's free. No spam, no BS, none of that. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that. So yeah, SPY, the S&P 500, talk about a volatile day today. This thing popped in the morning. In the pre-market, we got to about 598, dumped down to 594, back to 599 in the middle of the day, only to then dump off into close. So we were all over the place, which on the 5-day, 5-minute, you guys can see we are slowly starting to break out again. Obviously we're looking great on the larger time frames, but here we can see, yes, we are starting to get out of this little downtrend, if you will, on the 5-day, 5-minute. You guys see that here on SPY, which is good. On Triple Q, it kind of looks like we're still in it. I mean, if I clear the drawing set and draw out this channel, bear with me here, guys. Looks like we tried breaking out of it earlier today, but now we're back in it. And honestly, SPY is still in it as well, if I pull this up. So make sure you guys keep an eye on this 5-day on SPY and Triple Q heading into the next 2 days of trading here. Very important. And the Dow Jones, if I pull this up, looks like we hit an all-time high a couple days ago. That might have been on Monday, and slowly we've been drifting down since then. But overall, obviously, we're, completely breaking out on the 4-hour chart here. On the 20-day chart, you can argue maybe we fill the gap down to about 43,200, 300. That's the high from the middle of October. So keep your eyes on that on the Dow if we do get more downside. And the Russell, you could also argue this is due maybe to pull down to 2280, 2300, which we completely broke out of that point after Trump won the presidency. But now that we're cooling off another 1% in the red, maybe it's eyeing up this gap right here on the downside to fill right here. You guys see it. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know overall what your thoughts are in the comments. I'm kind of curious where your heads are at. And do not forget to subscribe. Again, hit the like button. And if you want some free stocks, guys, you might as well sign up to Moomoo using that link down below, or by going to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash reward. Pretty much 30 bucks for free, guys. That's what it is. And fund your account with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, and overall, your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, it's a no-brainer. So check out the link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.